Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So guys, I usually don't really get straight into politics, right? I usually talk about a lot more red pill stuff, but this is red pill adjacent, okay? Because this is what happens when you elect a modern woman into politics, okay? And guys, I don't like politicians anyways. Right? Right? I don't like any politicians, honestly, right? But this is what happens when you have a modern woman who gets elected mayor. Guys, this knucklehead that you see right in front of you is Tiffany Henyard, okay? And she is the mayor of Dolton, Illinois. And she's in some hot water for doing all types of foolishness. So guys, we're going to jump into this. But before we do, guys, please remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment. It really helps keep this channel going. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. I'm trying to hit 3,000 subs here in the next month and a half. And yeah, guys, check the community tab for the lives. Guys, let's get into this. You guys aren't going to believe this.
All over cancer on our way to Springfield. Make sure you support the cause, support the move.
A South suburban politician spends taxpayer dollars on a march to Springfield to promote her personal charity. But when we started asking questions...
You hear that? To promote her personal charity. And she's the mayor. Conflict of interest, guys?
The party's over.
Fox 32 and the Illinois Answers Project, part of the Better Government Association, are investigating the charitable foundation of Tiffany Henyard, who is on 2 public payrolls as Dolton mayor and Thornship Township supervisor.
Look at that. She's the mayor and the township supervisor. That would be like the mayor and the city manager being the same thing. Talk about a conflict of interest, guys.
What we found is raising serious questions about the use of taxpayers' dollars, employees, and equipment. Fox 32's Dane Placco investigates where all that money is going.
Nobody knows something. Don't nobody know nothing.
Tiffany Henyard certainly isn't shy about attracting attention. Here she is starting a Dolton Village board meeting dressed like the Wesley Snipes character in the movie New Jack.
Hey guys, look, she's the mayor and she's dressed up like Nino Brown from New Jack City. Guys, I wish I was making this up. Guys, I'm not. Guys, who would vote for this? Who would vote for this? Guys, put in the comments, please. This is so sad, yeah. You have to laugh, guys. Look at that.
Jack City, later punctuating her political points with the help of her own DJ.
Every single pay me what you owe me. Thank you, DJ.
Henyard's
She had a DJ.
Virtually every
A DJ in her town hall meeting. And guys, if you hear the sound go in and out, that's because that Rihanna song and the other song are copyright. And I'm trying to not have this video get dinged. But you guys get the picture. Having a DJ as the mayor in a town meeting. Come on, man.
Every public posting, both from Dolton, where as mayor she makes $46,000 a year, and in Thornton Township, where as the elected supervisor she collects more than $200,000 a year.
What?
But for all that money, Henyard's tenure at both has been chaotic, with firings, scandals, and a legal battle with the Dolton trustees over spending.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Man, oh man. Let me mute this because of the song. Look at that. Look at her. Look at that, guys. And she's the mayor.
Henyard Cares Foundation to help breast cancer patients. And on the very day the charity was chartered, it received a huge donation, $10,000, from the Thornton Township Board.
And she's on the board. She gave her own charity $10,000,
which Henyard presides over.
Taxpayer money shouldn't be paid into those types of things.
Stephanie Wiedemann is the former Thornton Township Chief of Staff whom Henyard fired shortly after taking over in March of last year.
It almost felt like a takeover, and a very aggressive one at that.
Since her firing, Wiedemann has been documenting township spending and says she's stunned by the taxpayer dollars funneled into Henyard's charity.
Look at that, man.
Especially this.
We got 10 days. We're going 196 miles.
Last October, Henyard led a delegation of Dolton and Thornton Township employees and political supporters on a march to Springfield to promote her breast cancer.
With a DJ and all this foolishness, man. Look at that. Someone voted for this one woman.
Cancer charity, which she documented on her Facebook page.
We godly now. We in
Look at that. Look at that, guys.
I can pretty much map out their entire Springfield trip on the township credit card.
Yo,
That's right.
You hear that? All this, all the hotel stays and everything, the whole thing was on the township's credit card. Look at that. And guys, if you hear the sound going out in the actual clips, it's because the music is copyright, okay?
Henyard billed thousands of dollars in hotel rooms and meals during the trip to Thornton Township and Dolton credit cards.
Look at that, man. The city and then the township.
In addition, the videos show Henyard used multiple village and township vehicles owned
She was even using government vehicles.
by taxpayers to escort the caravan, including a flatbed trailer with a photographer, a drone, and a DJ.
Talk about corruption at all levels, man. Look at that.
Didn't always walk.
We on motorbikes, baby.
At times, riding electric bikes.
Y'all see my bike?
Our township supervisor.
It looks like a misspending of tax funds.
You think?
I think that's the biggest concern.
Dalton trustee Jason House has been doing battle with the mayor since she took office.
Very disturbing to hear these things or to kind of see some of the receipts that appear to be connected to it. And I think the taxpayers really deserve better than that.
That's true.
And then
Facts.
there's the merch.
Look at that. CARES, Cancer Remissions Empowering Survivors. Oh, and of course, her name is on there. Mute this sound again so we don't get dinged.
And gave away t-shirts and hoodies, also available on her charity's website. A week before the trip, the township paid $17,000 for
$17,000, you guys, for these shirts and stuff.
I think that everything she has initiated has been something to promote her, something to get her name in household, something to get people to buy into voting for her.
Our investigation found at least $11,000 in public funds spent on that trip.
$11,000 on this trip, you guys. And then documenting it on Instagram. Crazy. And her Facebook page.
Created a bill, which we're going to speak before, to give everybody $5,000 on an income tax. If you are
Guys, this is crazy, man. Sorry. Like I said, this music's going to get me a
Group arrived in
but you see
Springfield.
her blabbing into the microphone.
In Chicago, but so far nothing has come of her bill.
I think I'm doing a damn good job.
Of course.
So we went to a recent Thornton Township board meeting to ask Henyard some questions about all that spending.
I've never ever been bitter to the news. This is my olive branch to the media. Can you guys reach out to us and ask us our opinion before you post it?
Guys, who does that sound like? You guys remember when that Sha'Carri Richardson was like, you news media need to ask me first and start being nicer to me, blah, blah, blah. You guys, look, anyone that can't handle questions from any media at all is because they know that they're doing dirt. You know what I'm saying? And to act like the media asking you questions, especially when you're a public official, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
I would appreciate it.
And so we did.
I'll ask you a few questions.
Okay.
But Henyard wasn't anxious to talk about her charity.
Why did you and the board vote to give your foundation $10,000?
I'm the face of the foundation. My name is nowhere, sir.
Say again?
I'm the face.
You're the face. What was the purpose of going to Springfield?
Hey, you guys, hey, she doesn't have any more comments.
Of course not, right? Look at that. Everything about this chick screams modern woman on Instagram, social media, all this other stuff, but someone elected her mayor.
We're going to talk.
She doesn't have any more comments. Thanks, guys.
That's Keith Freeman, whom Henyard hired at both Dolton and Thornton Township and was part of her Springfield walk.
Look at Keith, baby.
Freeman also filed paperwork for the charity bearing Henyard's name.
Why are you using public money for your personal charity?
$17,000 for insurance. Why?
And with that, her security detail hustled Henyard upstairs and blocked the staircase with a table. So we tried asking another employee who went on that trip.
You went down to Springfield, and what were you hoping to do in
You need to ask the people that handles that. I'm not the one that handled it. I was just riding the bike.
We need more officers on the streets. We need our streets repaved. So to spend that kind of money on a charitable event or supposed charitable event really doesn't seem like the best use of tax dollars.
And what sucks, guys, like I said, look at this guy. You know, he seems like a stand-up guy. He just wants what's best for his community. He's black. Guys, I am black, and I can tell you this much. There's nothing worse than the fact that a lot of times black politicians get elected, and people think that just because they're black, somehow they're just going to do better by everyone. No, right? But the fact is that people think that they're going to elect black people and that they're not going to get screwed over by other blacks, right? Come on, you know?
The best use of tax dollars.
We also sent...
Guys, and look, there's a couple more articles here. If you look at this. Look at this. So this was from 2023, right? I mean 2022. Look at that. Dolton Mayor Henyard loses bid to remain on the city's bank account. Right? So she's been acting up for a while now. This was last year. Look at this. Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard breaks into disco after ruling tosses out recall votes. So they were trying to recall her as the mayor. And it didn't work. This was from mid-2022. So she started singing disco. And then this one here, look at that. This is when she became Henyard Township Supervisor. Absolute clown world, man. I mean, there's no reason why this should happen. And this is what happens. Modern women don't care about themselves, and they don't care about their families, and they don't care about their communities. And this is direct proof of that, because you put this modern woman here, dancing on social media, acting up, doing stupid foolishness, and then you just put her in charge of a town? Come on, man. This is what happens. So, all right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're surprised by this, and let me know if you'd ever vote for a knucklehead like this. All right, you guys, like, subscribe. I'm out of here. Have a good one.